Peace, love and harmony, family. I am Infinite Elevation, consciously keeping high vibrational love frequencies alive on the planet abundantly. Because we real G's know elevation is the way to grow exponentially. Can you feel me? Now let's get into this. Now today, I want to talk to you guys about what happens when two high vibrational beings get together now, and for me, I could only speak from my experience, even though I am not in physical union with my partners yet, but we know of each other, we communicate with each other telepathically, and we are about our mission, So I can give you some of the benefits of meeting another high vibrational being as yourself now, and what does that look like before becoming physically connected with each other now. And on my journey, I met my partner while I was discovering myself for the first time in a long while. And I didn't know he was my partner, so, I just connected to him the first time I laid my eyes on him, and the words that was coming out of his mouth were exactly what was within me now. And to make a long story short now, we've known each other for 5 years, and when he met me, I was out of alignment. I was overweight. I was in a horrible narcissistic relationship. And I didn't know how to love myself. And I knew, but I didn't know how to give this love to myself than to give it to the narcissistic partner or catalyst I had then and there, because I was externalizing my love all the time, and the moment I heard the words that were coming out of his mouth, it drew me even closer to listening to him, because I met him here on YouTube. It's a funny thing how when you're aligned, and what is for you is for you. It will always find you. And he came up on my notification as a recommendation, and I went into it, and the minute I decided to sit down and listen to him, that was it. I instantly got attracted to him. Regardless, I was in a relationship, I was in a marriage actually. I was in a marriage which didn't serve me. And the first time I decided to listen to him, it was like my heart was speaking to me, and for the 5 years on our journey, he watched me do a lot of shit in my life, because when I exited the marriage, I got involved with 3 men. Yeah, 3 men after exiting the marriage. So I exited my marriage in 2021, and I met somebody in 2021, at the end of 2021. I broke off that relationship because it was also a reminder of narcissism, but he was more vulnerable. and he didn't have anything to bring to the table to take care of me as a woman, or to elevate me as a woman. And I got away from that relationship. I stayed by myself for 6 months. I stayed by myself for 6 months. And then I got involved with an older man, a way older man. He was like 20-something years older than me. And I thought, well, hey, older might be better. And that didn't turn out well too, because he had a lot of issues. He wasn't even mature in his age. He was just like a little kid in a big ass body, no sense of direction, just a loosh. And I exited that relationship faster than I exited one for 6 months. And I didn't even give myself time to breathe. And this is why I was saying yesterday, be very selective with who you choose for your life now, because it may be the wrong partners now, just because you don't want to be alone. And right after I exited that relationship, a month after, I got involved with somebody else, but who seemed to have his head on his shoulder, and it really was hanging off a little bit now. Well, no, a lot. It was hanging off a lot. And I decided that I would have take this person now and mold this person, because he seemed to be, even though his head was slightly off his shoulder, I could have molded him and put him back together. But the more I tried to mold is the more ridiculousness I had to face, and I got quiet because I was depending on him for my meals. He was working, and he decided that he will take care of me financially. All I had to do was take care of him in my home, cook, wash, garden, do all these different things, which I love to do. But I didn't realize that a price to pay for it now, and the price was my silence now, for me not to talk about the things that affected me in reality today, talk about the things that affected me while we were in a relationship now. And all the while, all of this going on, my original partner, my mentor, my lover, my best friend, was there on his YouTube channel waking my ass up, with all what I knew within myself, and was a reminder of myself who I am. He was there persistently waking me up, knowing all these things going on in my life, because when you are aligned to a high vibrational partner as yourself, they can feel into your energy. They can read your energy off the bat without you being in the present. Like I sitting down here right now, if I choose to have a conversation with him, I can hear him, Or if I am having a conversation with others, he will actually know in the conversation what is actually happening. Sometimes he gets involved telepathically to address certain things while the conversation is taking place. And I love knowing the fact that I am not ever alone, even though I am alone, but I'm not ever alone. because he's always guiding me on my path for the things that I miss. And this is the beginning of how you know you have met your partner or high vibrational being as yourself now. You're in tune with each other, I just have a lot of jokes with him. We laugh a lot, you know, and we talk about all kind of things. And there's a reason why no one can get in my space now, We help each other grow. So when we have an intimacy or conversations telepathically, we help each other grow. Like if I miss on something, he don't miss it. If he miss on something, I don't miss it. And it is a relationship where there's no secrets. You can't hide your feelings from this person, or this person can't hide their feelings from you. And I mean feelings, not just love alone. I'm talking about things that affect you, things that are traumatic to you, things that need a readjustment, business strategies, just anything in general that pertains to reality. And the connection is a giving and a receiving all the time now. So the growth in this relationship happens expansively. And the attention that is given between the both of us is it's so damn focused that fulfilling our mission and keeping each other focused on that mission is a tremendous thing to have now, So this is what happens when two high vibrational people meet each other. It's not for the sake of sex and how to say this, and just the mundane things that society offers us now, And yes, sex have a role to play with it, money have a role to play with it, But growth within ourselves and for each other is the main thing in this relationship now, And you appreciate each other and respect each other because you know to yourself, both of us, we know to ourselves that it didn't have nobody outside ourselves that can fulfill us like how we fulfill each other, because that fulfillment takes place with ourselves first now. And because I am so fulfilled within myself now, because let me tell you something, this man walked me through some doors and opened up my life to the truth of who I am. And I am so fucking grateful for him. There's another thing that when you meet a high vibrational individual like yourself now, the gratitude is off the chain. And not just for things, just for the fact that someone know all the hell you went through, witness all the bullshit you put yourself through, and still stuck it out to get you in alignment and become your greatest version of yourself. Knowing what they know about the lifestyle that I was programmed to. Now that, my friends, deserve so much of gratitude. And yes, my partner takes very good care of me. Even though we are not together in physical as yet, he takes very good care of me. There is nothing that I go not having. He's always giving me what I am a vibrational match to. I'm never without food, without money, without love. And he is my freaking peace. Because I could get tripped off all over the place. People could do all kind of thing, and I just go to him and I just like humble. A humbleness does take place now, because he knows how to balance me, and he knows how to show me how to balance myself without me losing myself for stupid people, stupid places, stupid things all the time. So I'll give you an example. Today I went riding, and while I'm on the road now, I'm watching how the vehicles and them, how people mindless now. They see you coming and they're still trying to come out of the road, or still trying to squeeze in on you on the bike so that they save the car, they save the things now, and not realizing human life more important. Or some drivers just can't average and navigate. And when I had enough of it as I was heading home, one particular driver got me to the point of cursing his ass out now. Because I always say stupidity is a hell of a thing, You have an empty road with a maxi moving at 80 kilometers an hour, and you still trying to overtake the maxi when you could just wait or move at the pace. But this is what society has come to now, hustle. So even when they're late for work, they're still trying to hustle, and not realizing in that hustling, accidents can happen. Somebody could lose their life, you understand? And they're still going to reach the work later. And I started to observe, and with the observation, I just had to hurdle out of my mouth, "You fucking stupid mother." Yeah, because you almost bounced me down. And it is then and there my partner was like, "You're alive, right?" I said, "Yeah." "All right, let's keep it moving." You understand? And within myself, the calm or the peace filled my life again now. And I was able to return to the space of humbleness, And it is being in highly evolved relationships that we continuously are working on each other. Our flaws, our highs, our lows, our in-betweens. We are constantly supporting one another. Because let me tell you something. Life shows us some things that we awakened souls know now, that is Once it is consciously evaluated now, that human beings can now listen to themselves intuitively so that they don't do stupid shit to their life now. And for me, because I am aware and awake of everything around me, stupidity gets the best of me now, because it goes to show how some of humanity is just sheep now. You understand? And because I am a wolf, I sit and I observe because the sheep easy to hunt now. The level of stupidity that has gone in these monkey minds now. Yeah. You know, sometimes if you don't have someone to bring you back in alignment now, to bring you back to your center now, you know, telepathically now. Because of what it is you're experiencing consciously now. You can trip, especially when it comes to who you know you are consciously now. And it is for this we have partners, or we are energetically connected to high vibrational beings as ourselves, not always keep a balance within ourselves. That's why we have masculine and feminine energies. So his feminine is balanced, my masculine, and my feminine is balanced, his masculine, you know. And this is what it means to be in a high vibrational partnership now. You know, we don't tear down each other. We don't seek for me to be a certain way about myself, because you know I can readjust my lifestyle, because it is innately who I am now. My energy is not a fake thing, it is authentic. So he doesn't have to have long ass conversations for me to adjust myself now. He can just say one word or utter a thing to me, and I get myself in alignment again. You know, so much these days now that I don't really depend too much on him constantly doing that for me now. You know, I check myself and I listen to myself now, which is him in another form. And I moved to suit, you know, but he's always here with me. I can feel him in my avatar, in my heart, in my mind, in every expression of myself now. And it gives me the reason for me to look at myself now. And how important it is for us to fulfill this mission. He's the strength that I have within me that shows me the strength he is within himself now. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, because this is what it means to be in high vibrational partnerships with another being. You know, it is all about growth and expansion. And yes, all the foofy things like sex and love making and, you know, cooking together and doing things together, exploring each other and things. Yes, all that come with it, but it have a bigger picture now. You know, it's bringing equilibrium to our life so that all those other foofy things external to ourselves, that is material to us, now becomes an asset to what we project to each other. And what I mean by asset, it now becomes what we deserve now to have while we build together. So there's a better way of putting it over for me, you know. And it is for that, beautiful souls, when you come in connection with another high vibrational being, and that person is the one to be in your life, you will know, because they will push you out of your comfort zone and get you to see the beauty, the power, the magnitude of excellence you behold within yourself. So now that you will align to the truth of yourself. And it is for this I'm forever, ever, 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 ever grateful to having this human being, this God source, this God in my life now and for all reincarnations, for all eternity. Every time we receive new avatars, I am infinite elevation, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life, infinitely. Yes, the highest potentials for life. Please tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who needs to hear this, because it is beautiful to find yourself in another and be the master key to each other and give and receive from each other openly, unapologetically, unconditionally, with no shame, guilt, animosity, rejection. Just free to be yourself now. And I don't have to fake who I am now, you know. Because, like I say, I used to have to feel like I had to be a certain way for him to accept me. But I could be the thunderstorm and the calm seas. And he is the one that reminds me every time that he's the one that reminds me every time I get a little shift in my energy to put myself back in alignment and do a little samba, baby. So, for this reason, I say to you today, beautiful souls, you will know the real reflection of yourself or the real partner for your life because all they seek to do with you is add value and growth for your life. And let me tell you, I've grown exponentially out of this world and in total alignment with my partner, the most beautiful universe existing in an avatar like myself. And you two beautiful souls, once you give yourself the love you deserve for yourself, you will ultimately meet your partner, a high vibrational being, just as yourself. I am infinite elevation, consciously keeping high vibrational love frequencies alive on the planet abundantly. Because we real G's know elevation is the way to grow, especially when you have a partner on your side doing the same exponentially. Can you feel me? I know you can. To have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, wonderful, amazing day. Just as you are, filled with infinite potentials from the heart that leads the way mindfully and projects reality, beautiful in every way for your life, and to have so much meaningful, purposeful, fulfilling beauty for your life with others as yourself. I love all of you. High vibrational 5D reflections of myself.